Yo, ladies and gents, welcome to the journalistdj.com. Today I have Oscar Mbongeni here with me, and it's a brand new year. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, brother. Thanks for having me, but I'm feeling really good, yeah.
Yeah, the last time I had a chat with you, you had just, dropped Defenders of House. Apple Music put you on the cover. How has it been like, man, since then?
Lovely, man. Lovely growth. Every good deed comes with growth if it's planted well. And I feel like that's what I did, me and my team, when it comes to Defenders of House. Basically my brand, work within proper timing. We try to be realistic as possible, so just to keep on reinventing the brand and going a different way than everyone is doing, especially on house music, So there's been crazy growth, there's been add-ons, obviously new visions, new goals, new dreams, based on the results that we've got, the love that we've got. So it looks like it's going to be a nice, exciting year again. I'm just inspired right now, so it's crazy good, yeah.
Yeah, and the way you've been moving is crazy, and we touched on it on the last interview. And I mean, that's why you are here today on the DIESEL Denim Fridays campaign, where now you're a hero DJ and you get to kind of like share some of the jewels, some of the wisdom that you've learned along the years. So for you as a hero DJ, what is your role when it comes to the DIESEL Denim Friday campaign?
It's basically guidance, support, and giving the experience feel to the whole campaign. We're here to help the people who are supposed to help on the industry, help us grow South African entertainment, and to also share what I know, more like the guidance as I mentioned earlier on. And I'm very excited, to be part of it, like I'm always in, because I get to learn as well, to joining brands like together, especially like brand like DIESEL, working with us, people who are doing music, lifestyle events, and now we are basically opening up the industry collectively. It's such an amazing feeling, So I'm basically here to offer a helping hand and to also ensure that what we've learned, what we know, what we want to do, we can also pass it on to the young audience.
Yeah, and the thing that I think is interesting is that I've noticed that you take your brand, like your brand as a personality very seriously. Always clean, always fresh. What tips would you give to like up and coming guys when it comes to branding themselves? What advice would you give them?
It's very, we live in a very sentimental country. So people fall in love with their personality more than whatever you're offering, So people need to be very aware of that. Because of our stories, because of our history, people want to attach some things of yours before they can fully support, Some not even before, in between. What keeps them stay is that, what you do, how you do what you do, the lifestyle, the way you live, what you drive, because of that culture that we don't lack, the paparazzi culture that we lack on so much. So once they get it on someone, it can be anything really, For me, like one of those is my personality, and definitely how I look and how I treat myself, And for me, it's very easy because it's part of me. It's not something that I'm doing to stay afloat. It's how I am. I always like to be clean and presentable, because I saw that long ago that to be able to hold on or to be accepted in a new audience wherever I play, I need to be like presentable when people can understand that, okay, who's this guy and what's his story and why is he looking so good at a show, And I've been keeping that ever since I started, and bam, you asking me this question today, it means it's working, So that's how I move, yeah.
And you're taking it a step further. I saw on social media you posted at a bag. Are you working on a brand? Are you launching a brand? I saw a bag with your name on it. So can you just tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, that's a long-term goal I've been having, from almost a decade ago. But I'm still not fully ready. But yet I am collaborating with a couple of brands that are prominent, which are also on the come up. So yeah, that's on the pipeline as well, But my own is definitely going to take time because I'm big on learning. I like tapping into something when things I've got proper research about it. I know how to navigate what to do, what not to do. So that's gonna follow, but not now. But yes, I am collaborating. So 2022, I want to do a lot of announcements based on that. Probably in the next 2 years or 3, I can launch my own. Yeah.
Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. You going proper corporate with your brand, taking it beyond music, like you said. And it's we're looking forward to what you're gonna be doing. Now, 2022 just started, and 2021 was a big year for Deep House. You dropped the project, and a lot of guys dropped a lot of dope projects. And word on the street is that this is going to be even a better year when it comes to the Deep House music. Yeah. So there's a lot of music that dropped, but for you, in no particular order, what are your top 5 tracks that dropped in 21?
There's a lot, man. There's a lot. You can start with Griffith Marlowe's track 5, which Djoon Club Save Us. For Artwork Sounds, which Djoon does again, Red Brick City. Third one can be Soul Freaka and Brad, Don't Stop, featuring Mokhomotsi Chosen. Second, there's a lot of music that dropped actually. Wow, now that you asking me this question. Second can be I'm stuck in I'm gonna share 2 artists, Sculptured Music, Joy, and Destino and Chama Music, After the Storm. And then number 1, C Black and Oscar Mbongeni, man, definitely.
Asambeni, I know that's a hot track.
No, that EP did wonders, man. And I'm glad it opened a lot of channels for myself and the people in the industry as well. Everyone was inspired again, able to tap into a piano field scene and time, to go gold. I think we're almost platinum right now. That for me is a milestone by itself, and I'm glad I was able to contribute the way I did for house music. And for everyone who's trying to do what we're doing, to have the confidence, marketing strategies, and just pushing hard regardless of what's going on, So I'm really looking forward to everyone, including myself, working harder and harder and doing more, seeing more of music videos from the house cats, seeing like they're on charts on radio, doing shows in and around the country, going abroad. That's the love that I would love to see happening for these guys and for myself too. The 2022 vision and beyond. To be firm. Not necessarily individual ways. Everyone just pushing their part. That's what I want. You don't have to be friends. You don't have to work in duos and groups. Just do your part. You don't know who it inspires really, and that people can do more, man. So I'm really glad where we are right now.
Yeah, no, and thank you so much, for keeping the Deep House culture alive. It's been actually, last year was quite interesting because Deep House was also dominant as much as, other genres were also dominant. So it's just dance culture, music in South Africa is just growing amazingly. With that being said, who do you think people should look out for in 22?
C Black, Remesh. Yeah. How many people like Messiah names? It's quite a lot, man.
No, okay, let's just keep it to 5.
C Black, Remesh, Ecstasy is dropping some proper music. It's quite different. It sounds Spinworks also nice. I've known him for a long time. Who's a person who I feel like Ski was also doing a nice comeback ahead of the stuff that's on the pipeline. China Chameleon is doing well. A lot of people, man, and I'm really happy that all these people I'm mentioning are young people who are inspired, because for a long time in house music, it relied on the people who are older and who have done, and sometimes the pressure gets too much of trying to maintain because life is different, people go through stuff differently, have different goals. So I'm really happy that the younger the younger crew is coming to the party because that's what we need. Just like in football, there's development. You need to also introduce new people all the time, So I'm really happy the younger cats are doing that. I'm looking forward to their work in the year and the next coming few years. Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Finally, how are you defending house in 22 as far as music is concerned?
Just watch the space, man. I have so much music to share. I was supposed to drop a lot of stuff last year, but I'm very big on timing. I've got Moyawa remixes that I have to drop. There's an album I was supposed to drop that didn't drop. There's a duo album that I was supposed to drop that didn't drop. There's like 4 EPs that didn't drop. So there's a lot of stuff. Although still early in the year, I've tried to work out on a marketing plan because I'm very big on that. Because my strategy is that I don't want to give people too many music all at once. It might end up being something that they miss in the in between. I remember I was also supposed to drop one album in December, and I was like, what? Who's gonna listen to the album now? Everyone is jolly, everyone is recovering from COVID, everyone is going home. So it's not a good time to drop music. So now we're in the new year, planning all the stuff. I'm shooting more music videos. I mean, I just dropped Lele music videos on all the big channels on TV. It dropped on YouTube just on Friday. So I'm trying to tap in the market, but I'm trying to do it the right way for me, because I feel like my brand has a direction ever since I've set path. I want to keep on maintaining that. I want to keep on pushing it up until. So for me this year, I'm still a different house. I'm gonna bring more music. I'm gonna bring much more events. I'm gonna bring much more merchandise. I'm gonna bring more talent through the Ashman Hour podcast, through the Ashman Hour record label. That's my way of me saying I'm defending house. I just want to keep on assisting. Information. Doing more stuff for radio, doing more stuff for TV. That's how I want to do it, just to show everyone that this is where we are supposed to be, even though it feels like we are not supposed to be. Just want to keep inspiring. I don't know who I'm inspiring out there, but I know a lot of people. So I just want to show them how I do it. Maybe you can copy that, we can take it and do it your own way. I don't care how you do it, as long as you come through and help us run with this thing, man. Take the baton and run with it.
Yeah. Wow, man. Well said. And it sounds exciting. We can't wait to see what you're going to do for the year 2022. Thank you so much for your time, bro. Is there anything else you just want to put out there?
Yeah, man. South Africans to keep on supporting house music, events, music, keep on streaming. I know data charges are crazy, but please keep on doing that. We rely on you. All the stuff we do, we do for the audience, like for the fans. It's not for ourselves, because if it was, we'll stay in studio, we will play in our backyards. But we're always out there trying to do this for them. So we're really, really asking for the support as they've done before, and now it looks like we are climbing over that COVID-19 hill. So things might get better. Might be able to do bigger stuff much more consistently as well. We're urging for their support. Please support house music as much as you can. Support your favorite artists. Stream their stuff, buy their stuff, merchandise, music, whatever they're doing. Go to their events, and then let's keep this thing going. Without you, there's nothing of this culture that's gonna happen. Not even house music at all. But the dance scene. We need you guys so bad. 2 years back, we were in a good position before COVID happened. There was big outdoor events, there was international shows for people. The whole world wanted to come to South Africa, and we need to reclaim that, and we won't do it without people's support. So I'm urging for people to please stream their artists. Don't go on the pirate sites. Don't go to the sites that are, don't even want to name, because I'm going to give them free publicity. But please just try to subscribe on your phone. Get Spotify, get Apple Music, man. Get YouTube Music. Get there are many of them. Jukes. Subscribe on the thing. Do it right. Get the quality. And this just try to get rid of piracy. That way, everyone can grow. We can be able to give you more. Yeah.
I know. Thank you. Sharp. Away.